back on Flash.
No substance.
So IMDb brought out their top 5 of celebrities.
Yes.
2016. So here are our top 5 celebrities of 2016. Terrence, go first.
All right, so I didn't really know how to quantify this. Like, what do I base this on? Do I base it on
whatever? Who's having
mass appeal?
Who's having
do
a
I
good
base
year?
it? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, great. Oh, well, I guess if we take it that way, so I came up with 5 people that stand out to me as far as doing something this year. So,
Cool.
my top 5. Number 5,
Number 5,
Drake.
Drake.
That dude, his stardom has gone from like just being a member of Young Money and being under Lil Wayne to him becoming like this huge pop icon or a rap icon, so much that like even in his own words he feel like he's challenging Jay for the title. So, and as much as we as Jay-Z fans say don't be stupid, but you look at his fan base and stuff like that, like anything this dude he does is like people just eat it up. He's in an era where most people don't go platinum except for Adele. He's still doing it. I was like, wow, this dude has got a great year this year. Basically, beef with Meek Mill, you blew up. That's horrible. All right, so number four, I decided to go with Benedict Cumberbatch.
That's a good one.
Benedict Cumberbatch is one of those actors now that when you put him in a role that it would fail for most people, he tends to just make it good and enjoyable and interesting enough to people to come out and go see.
Undertaker.
Undertaker.
Sherlock.
Oh,
Nobody could pull that character up like the Undertaker could. So that's what I'm saying. I get what you're saying. So
Yeah.
it takes a special kind of range and personality to make that happen.
Doctor Strange. I mean, we had thoughts of it with what's his name from Signs? I can't remember his name.
From Signs.
The brother from Signs.
Joaquin?
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix was up for that role. Would it have been the same if Joaquin Phoenix had been in
No,
that
not at all.
We kind of like,
I think the humor part would have not been there.
Yeah, he's not known for. I mean, a little bit like in Signs and a little bit
In Space Camp?
But anyway, so like him being Sherlock Holmes, him being Doctor Strange, him being Khan, roles that you like if they'd have thrown anybody else in, they would have, especially all the hate that Star Trek got. But I enjoyed him as Khan. I enjoyed him as Doctor Strange. I enjoyed him as Sherlock. I like everything that he does. He's basically to me becoming like a Brad Pitt or I want to say.
I think he's along the lines of Fassbender, actually.
That too.
Like Fassbender, Michael Fassbender. I think he's a lot like that.
If Fassbender hadn't have done X-Men Apocalypse, he'd probably be on my list.
Well, he'll make it up in Assassin's Creed. He'll make it up in Assassin's Creed.
All right, so number three. All right, so my number 3 is going to be Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, for proving everybody wrong?
For proving everybody wrong. He basically pulled a Joker.
Yeah, he legended it.
He legended it in a sense to where like we don't want him as Batman, and he killed it as Batman.
Yeah,
he absolutely killed it.
But you know
Batman.
what? And we've said this in previous shows, though. I was telling you that if you got freaking Mallrats, or what's the other movie he was in? Chasing Amy, or freaking Geely, then everybody had the right. Or even Daredevil. You have the right to say that. But I was looking at him from, the producer of Argo. Yeah. I was looking at him from the guy that did The Town.
Yeah.
And, Gone Baby Girl, Gone.
But still, like, even recently.
Gone Girl, there you go, Gone Girl.
The Accountant.
Gone Girl.
Yeah, so, I mean, movies like this, he's
gotten better.
He has improved himself so much.
Big time.
He is now, before we kind of like he was mid-tier to low-tier, celebrity actor. Now he is among, the ones that you want for your big box office film.
Like the way Clooney did,
Yeah.
Like Clooney.
A perfect example. He's like a Clooney.
And Brad Pitt, the same way, that they did these little films, but then they got, they started going behind the cameras and actually producing and doing all these things. So yeah, absolutely.
All right, so Number two.
I
you got to steal from the list a little bit. Margot Robbie. I mean,
that's fine.
There's no. I mean, outside of, I would have said Emily Blunt, but then outside.
Girl on Train.
Yeah, I was gonna say outside of Sicario, her other movie this year didn't really hit that well. But I think that she surpassed as far as women actresses go. I mean, we didn't really talk about what's her name. Mrs. Pitt.
Angelina Jolie.
We didn't talk about Angelina Jolie at all this year. I mean, outside of her, you know,
Personal
leaving,
stuff.
yeah. I mean, we didn't talk about her at all, and she was normally been the woman as far as in movies, the big name in movies for women. So, you know, I think that, or Jennifer Lawrence, we didn't really talk about her this year because of Apocalypse. But those names were normally ones we would normally talk about for women actresses, and this year it became Margot Robbie. She has been the it woman for acting.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
yeah, definitely.
Number one.
Number one. Who do you think do I have as number one?
I can't say because it might be my
It's
number
probably your number one because it's The Rock. Damn it!
The Rock, really? It's not my number one.
Come on, The Rock is in every. Rock has become Samuel Jackson. Rock has become Samuel
Damn it, he's
Jackson.
got Capital One commercials now.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. What's in your
The Rock has become Samuel Jackson to where he elevates whatever movies that he's in and
Franchise
he's in
Viagra.
everything and everything. Would you think that the fact, well, outside of him passing in Fantastic and Fast and the Furious 7, without The Rock, that film wouldn't, if we didn't have the passing, would that movie had done as well?
Well,
If he had not been injected into this franchise, with this film franchise,
I don't
even still
think
be
Fast
going on.
5 would have done what it did in the whole. You're right, because once Fast 5, it stopped being street racing, and then it became heist
Action,
films.
yeah.
And it wouldn't have worked without him.
But yeah, so he
Kind of sucks that he's not against them.
you know, he's crossed over to different genres now. You know, he's in action. You know, he's in family films in Moana. You know, he's in dramas like Painting Game.
In the game,
That's a drama?
I would have thought he should have been nominated, in my opinion.
You know, so stuff like that. Like, he is everywhere. He has injected himself into everything so much to where, like, we still know he's Dwayne Johnson, but we will never ever call him Dwayne Johnson.
Because he
will
is
always be
The
The
Rock.
Rock.
The great one.
Oh man. Whew. Okay, so that's my top 5.
All right, my top 5 is The Rock.
Number 5, The Rock. Number 4, The Rock. Number 3, The Rock.
Exactly. No, number 5 is The Rock for everything that you said. But on top of that, sexiest man alive.
Forgot to mention that he got Sexiest Man Alive
Sexiest
this
man
year.
alive. You know, he modeled himself after me. You know, God bless him. But you know what I'm saying? And he's made, Baywatch. Who would have thought that you'd remake Baywatch and you have him in it? It's gonna freaking
And
do
the
well.
only reason why that movie is gonna happen because of The Rock.
Yeah.
Because that's the only reason that we will even take it serious, even though it's not gonna be a serious film. The reason why we're even interested to go see it, because if you say, hey, it was a Baywatch remake. Oh, I don't want to see it. Oh, it was a Baywatch remake with The Rock. Oh, fuck, I want to see that.
And then you mentioned, because that he is in everything, and for the most part, I believe a couple years ago. So he did February. It was like in Snitch. Then he did Painting Game. Then he did something else, and then he did Fast 7. He's in everything. And that was G.I. Joe Retaliation. He did that. They were all one right after the other. One
That
after
dude
the other.
is the hardest working man in films. He's no longer in sports entertainment. In films, he's in everything.
Yeah, and pretty soon he's actually going to do a special for the troops, I believe. Pretty soon he'll rock in the troops or something like that. I can't remember. But so The Rock is my number 5. Number 4, Leo.
I was going to put him on it, but he didn't have anything to drop this year.
The only reason that I gave it to Leo because he won his Oscar. Finally, after all of those nominations in the Oscar, I mean, that was one of my brightest spots when it comes to entertainment. Him winning the Oscar I was so freaking happy for him. And, I love Leonardo DiCaprio. So, you know what? He deserved it. That movie was freaking awesome. He tauntauned it. It was awesome.
Tauntauned it.
So, Leo is my number 4.
I just didn't put him because he didn't drop anything this year.
Number 3, did I say that right? Number 3. Yeah, number 3 is Margot Robbie.
Okay.
Taking a character like Harley Quinn and playing that duality, I mean, she did a great job because you play both. I mean, you can see the scenes where she played both sides when she was just Harley Quinzel and then Harley Quinn.
What do you think is better?
It was awesome.
Her, Harley Quinn, or Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
We'll get to it later. Back to your top 5.
No, screw that. Now you got me thinking about it. In all honesty, I would probably. I like Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. I think Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman was just. I mean, she embodied that character. Not that Margot Robbie doesn't. She did, but I mean, she even played like the goofy Selena Kyle was great too. So yeah, definitely. So Margot Robbie, awesome. She's getting her own. Her performance in Suicide Squad was so good.
Spin-off.
They're giving her a spin-off for it. So yeah. Number 2 was Ryan Reynolds. Making history, rated R movie to gross $700+ million, made history as the highest grossing R-rated comic book movie ever, and just to do that, And the interview he did with himself was just absolutely freaking hilarious. Have you seen that yet?
No, I've not seen it.
You gotta see that. He plays his twin brother and he interviews him. It is just so freaking funny. You guys gotta check that out. But yeah, he's my number 2. My number 1 celebrity is Donald Trump. Why? Because that man
president.
shocked the freaking world.
How much shock the world?
How about you and this group holding the camera? He just completely shocked the world. And we were filming on election night. We were actually filming The Goods on election night. And we were shocked at the way the trend was going. We couldn't believe it. And, my wife was at home crying, pretty much. But yeah, so for him to do what he did as from the host of a freaking Celebrity Apprentice or The Apprentice to WWE Hall of Famer to President of the United States, I mean, it just don't get no bigger than
Along the way, he was grabbing some.
and grabbing some. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say Donald Trump.
That was a good number 1. I mean,
It was good number 1. It's freaking.
Don't get no better than being
It's freaking
president.
crazy, dude. That's crazy, insane. I don't mention, sir.
Oh man, my list takes so long to make. Honorable mentions would be Leo. Like I said, I would have done Leo if he had dropped another movie. Ryan Reynolds. The only reason I didn't pick Ryan Reynolds is because he does these kind of obscure, smaller films, and they get little buzz or no buzz
Yeah,
at
he
all.
did that Selfless movie.
Yeah,
it
it's
didn't
like,
do anything.
or the one that he did with where he was only in the beginning of the movie where
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. With Gal Gadot and wasn't that Criminal? That was Criminal.
Yeah, it was Criminal. Yeah. So it was like he does these films where like, and maybe it's me because it's like where I feel like I want everybody to be Will Smith. Once you become popular, you become the top. And it's like, I want you to capitalize on that popularity.
How many films did Margot Robbie do this year? She didn't do anything. She only did Suicide Squad.
I mean, she only did Suicide Squad.
Right, so it's one film, and I'm giving it to her.
But he has other films that came out that didn't.
Yeah,
do
she
so
had
well.
nothing.
True.
She's hot. There you go. That's what it is. She's
That
hot.
always
she's
trumps
hot.
everything.
She's hot.
That trumps. She
I'm gonna-
should have been number 1.
Yeah. Pick her up by the. Anyway, so my honorable mentions are actually the dead celebrities. All the celebrities that we lost. Muhammad Ali, most influential freaking sports figure ever, passed away. Oh my gosh, Gene Wilder, comedy icon, passed away. And definitely Prince. And I hate to say it because I love Prince, but he did pass. And despite him passing, Purple Rain sales went up, and it actually made the Billboard charts.
Yeah, that's what happened with all type of.
But it sold like a lot of freaking sales. It was insane.
Tupac was still going platinum when he was passed.
It's still, I'm talking 2016, not freaking 94.
But still, I was like, after he passed, he put out like 4 albums after he passed, and they all sold.
He wasn't dead, he's in Hawaii or something.
It's still saying.
Anyway,
So I was gonna say too with your celebrity mention. So their greatest year was the fact that they died.
And that sucks to say. That's why I say that. It sucks to say, but I'm talking about as far as the people, the ones that got talking. They got people talking, especially Muhammad Ali. When Muhammad Ali passed away,
Oh, yeah, it was like all the retrospectives on him.
everything was what came out for him. And I never knew how much of an impact he really made when it came to civil rights and all that. And he's just an amazing man. And it sucks that he's gone. But hey, Layla Ali's on new Celebrity Apprentice with Schwarzenegger, so lives on. Anyway, last episode we had some technical difficulties, and I got a lot of heat for it. So we want to apologize, and I hope this one comes out okay. But hopefully we we won't have that ever again.
I hope so.
That was also our year anniversary show. That's even worse. It was our year anniversary.
Hey,
happy
anniversary! This is crap.
No, no year 2 for us. Also, I want to apologize to our good friends at the Blurred Nerds and Geek Vendors. I was throwing shout outs. I didn't shout out for them.
Actually, you know what? You really did.
I did.
That was his fault.
But you know what? To be honest with you, it's because
I always think
it's because I know Marcellus and he knows I love him, and so I really didn't. But you know what? My viewers don't know that I know Marcellus, so hey.
I love you. You don't get no recognition, don't you?
But thank you to the Blurred Nerds. Thank you to Geek Vendors. You guys are awesome. And yeah. So Terrence, take us home.
All right, so if you can still hear me and the audio is still good, I want to make you guys go out there and like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment because we like to read the comments. Please comment. So we know what you guys' top fives are. Especially, I want to hear what you guys thought the best celebrities were for this year, because it was so many different ways to kind of look at this particular category. Whether it was how much money they made, what type of influence they had with the people, you know, what they did in front as far as media and mainstream. So it's going to be all over the place. So I kind of definitely want to see what you guys have for a top five. Also, to make sure you subscribe so that way you know more of the stuff that if you like this content that we give you, you know when it comes out. We do tons of different things, and we're always all the time thinking of new stuff to come out. Yes, and Kumite is coming soon. As soon as we actually get it right, we get the bracket right, because we can't seem to get that right. But definitely subscribe so that way you become part of our Goods family.
Yeah. Stay tuned. We're also going to be starting our You Don't Hate This Movie Suicide Squad. Mm-hmm. We're going to be starting that pretty soon, and that will be coming to you. Also, like Terrence said, the Pop Culture Kumite, our new show, will be
plug.
Will be coming pretty soon also, and we look forward to our special guest. Hopefully, the Geek Father will join us for our first episode. And yeah, so for Effin in the back, I'm Manny.
I'm Terrence.
And that was the goods. Hola, hola.
Get recorded.
Kick these chicks away, kick these chicks away, 'cause Kid and Play is gay.
Okay.
I hope
That is
they see that and then write a nasty comment on, like, the whole Kid and Play fans come out and they write like all these
Come on,
bad-
too.
that is so
Oh
great.
my God.